Hello everyone, welcome back to Physics online classes for class 11 students. Let us continue chapter 2 units and measurement. Today we are going to study about significant figures part 3. In the previous class we studied how to round off the significant figures in arithmetic operations such as addition and subtraction. In today's class we are going to continue arithmetic operation with multiplication and division. Let us start the class. Now come to the multiplication and division. So we are following the rule for addition and subtraction is only least decimal places. But here it is completely different. What is the rule for multiplication and division? We can see here. In the multiplication and division of numerical values, the final result should contain the same number of significant figures as the number with least significant figures. Remember, whenever we are going for multiplication and division, here always the final result should contain the least significant figures. Here we are not going to consider any decimal places. Least decimal places we can consider only in addition and subtraction. But in multiplication and division, we have to consider only least significant figure. That means which number is having least means very less significant figure, that we can consider in the final result. You can understand by this example. Let us multiply the number 12.065 and 3.8. What are the numbers? 12.065 and 3.8. We are going to multiply these two numbers. Before going to multiply, first you can observe how many significant figures are there in the given numbers. Observe here in the first number, how many significant figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 significant figures are there in the first number. In the second number, 1, 2. That means there are totally 2 significant figures in the second number. Then which number is having the least significant figure? 3.8. This is having least significant figure. So in the final result, the number should have only 2 digits. Is it clear? Now let us multiply these two numbers. What are the numbers here? 12.065 multiplied by 3.8. We will get the answer 45.847. What is the final result? 45.847. But according to the rule, the final result, this number or the final result should contain only least significant figure. Here, out of these two numbers, which is having least significant figure? 3.8. 2 is the least significant figure. So, we want only 2 digits in the final result. So, 45.847. I want only 2 digits. So, after rounding off, 8 is greater than 5. So, the preceding digit is increased by 1. So, I got 46. So, 46 is the final answer. So, why we want only 2 digits here in the final result? Because according to the rule, in the final result or the final result should contain the same number of significant figure as the number with least significant figure. Is it clear? Out of the given two numbers, 3.8 has minimum or least significant figure, that is 2. Only there are 2 significant figure. So, according to the rule, the final result cannot have more than 2 significant figures. Therefore, the digit 8 in the first place of the decimal should be dropped and the preceding digit 5 should be increased by 1. So, the final answer is 46. This is for multiplication. The same rule we can follow for division also. Now, you can observe the division. Let us divide the number 16,000 by 4.58. Before going to divide these two numbers, first you have to observe how many significant figures are present in both the number. Now tell me, how many significant figures are present here? Only two significant figures, 1 and 6. These zeros are not considered. Here you can remember the third rule. What is the third rule? All zeros to the right of the last non-zero digit. Last non-zero digit is 6. Right side of the 6, they are not significant. So totally there are only 2 significant figures in the first number. In the second number, 1, 2, 3. Because all non-zero digits are significant. So totally there are 3 significant figures. Now tell me which number is having minimum significant figure. 16,000 is having minimum significant figure, that is 2. That means in the final answer we should have only 2 significant figures according to the rule. Now after dividing these two numbers, what is the final answer? See here, when I am going to divide 16,000 over 4.58. After dividing these two numbers, I will get the answer 3,493.449. So this number I will get after dividing, or this number can also be written as, just I am going to move this decimal point, 3,493. So I am going to move this decimal point in the back side or in the backward direction. I am going to write 0.3493. That is 449. So I wrote a decimal point here 0.3. So I can write into 10 raised to 4. Is it clear? We can write in this form also. So now we got 0.34934498 into 10 raised to 4. Here you can observe this answer we can get after division. But according to the rule, the final answer should have only least significant figure, that is only 2 significant figure, because out of these two number, this number is having least significant figure. That means the final answer should have only 2 significant figures. Now you can observe 10 raised to 4, it is not connected to significant figure. It is irrelevant to significant figure. Don't bother about the power of 10. Leave it. So leave 10 raised to 4. Remaining is how much? 0.34934498. So here I want only 2 significant figures. So I am going to round off the number 0.3. So 9 here it is greater than 5. So preceding digit is increased by 1. So we can get the final answer 0.35. Remaining is 10 raised to 4. So after rounding off, we will get the answer 0.35 into 10 raised to 4. Or I can write it as 3,500. Both are same here. Now tell me how many significant figures are there? Here also 2 significant figure. Here also 2 significant figure. There is no much changes here. Both are same. So final result, now it is having the least significant figure is 2, because on the right side of the last non-zero digit is not considered. So the final answer is, either you can write 0.35 into 10 raised to 4, or you can write 3,500. Right? Out of the given two numbers, 16,000 has minimum significant figure. That is only it is having 2 significant figure. So the digit 9 in the third place, this number, the digit 9 in the third place of the decimal should be dropped and the preceding digit should be increased by 1. So we can get the final answer 0.35 into 10 raised to 4, or we can write 3,500. So this is all about multiplication and division. You can remember, for multiplication and division, the rule is in terms of significant figures. In addition and subtraction, we are going to consider least decimal places. In multiplication and division, we are going to consider least significant figures. See here, I will clarify addition, subtraction with multiplication and division. Let us consider multiplication as well as division, because for multiplication and division we are having the same rule. Here I can consider addition as well as subtraction. Now I am going to take the number for all the 4 arithmetic operations. The number is 6.2 multiplied by 0.12. Here in addition, I am going to take the same number 6.2, but I am going to add here 0.12. What are the rules we have to follow in multiplication and division? Here, remember, in multiplication and division, we have to consider least significant figures. In addition and subtraction, we have to consider least decimal places. Now, here in multiplication, you can observe how many significant figures are there in the first number. There are 2 significant figures. In the second number, again there are only 2 significant figures. So the final result should have only 2 significant figures. Here in addition and subtraction, so after decimal point, we have to observe there is only 1 decimal place, but here there are 2 decimal places, right here. So in addition and subtraction, we have to consider least decimal place, that means 1. In multiplication and division, we have to consider least significant figure. Is it clear? Now, let us multiply 6.2 with 0.12. What is the final answer? I can get the final answer as 0.744. Here, I am going to add these two numbers, 6.2 plus 0.12. After adding these two numbers, I will get the answer 6.32. Right? Now, after multiplying these numbers, the final result should contain only 2 significant figures. How to round off this number? 0.7. So, the last digit here, I am going to leave it, I am going to drop it, but it is less than 5. If it is less than 5, then preceding digit remains unchanged. This is the final answer. Because we want the final result should contain only 2 digits or 2 significant figures. Come to addition and subtraction. In addition and subtraction, we have to observe only decimal places. After decimal point, only 1 digit should present. Now the number is what? 6.32. Round off this number. 6.32. 2 is less than 5. So the preceding digit remains the same. The final result is how much? 6.3. So in multiplication and division, we have to observe least significant figure, but in addition and subtraction, we have to observe least decimal places. Is it clear about addition, subtraction as well as multiplication and division, right? Now observe some important note here related to the arithmetic operations. The first point, greater the number of significant figures, more accurate is the measurement. Suppose I am going to measure a length of the rod. Let us take it as 2.1 centimeter. I am going to measure again the same rod. I can write the measurement value as 2.125 centimeter. Now which is more accurate here? This is more accurate because it is having more number of significant figure. Compared to 2.1, 2.125 is more accurate. When the number of significants are greater, then it should be more accurate. This is the first point. What is the first point? Greater the number of significant figures, more accurate is the measurement. Then second point, the number of significant figures depends on the least count of instrument used. So what is least count, or in short we can call it as LC. Least count of the instrument. What is the least count of the instrument? I had already explained in the previous classes. You can remember error in measurement part 5. You can observe that class. The instrument which gives the minimum number or minimum measurement or the least measurement. So here the number of significant figures depends on that least count of the instrument used. Suppose if you are going to use the normal scale, it is nearly having 12 centimeter. What is the least count of that scale? So we will get 0.1 centimeter. So 0.1 centimeter. So this significant figure depends on this least count. Then third point, the number of significant figures does not change if a physical quantity is measured in a different unit. Suppose length I am going to take in terms of millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer. I am going to measure physical quantity with different units, meter, centimeter, kilometer, but this significant figure does not changes. Either you can use meter or kilometer or millimeter, but significant figure remains constant. For example, the number is given 7.6700 meter. 7.6700 meter. Now tell me how many significant figures are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally there are 5 significant figures. This is in terms of meter. Now I am going to convert in terms of centimeter, because we know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. That means 10 raised to 2 centimeter, 2 points. I am going to move here. So we can get the answer 767.00. Right. Now how many significant figures are there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again I can get the same significant figure. Here it is in terms of meter, but here it is in terms of centimeter. We are using different unit, but significant figure remains the same. Now I am going to convert the same number in terms of millimeter. We know that 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. Right. Now I am going to move one more point here. So we can get 7670.0 millimeter. Now tell me how many significant figures are there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Significant figure remains constant. In terms of kilometer, again we are having the same significant figure. You can observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are not considered according to the rule. You can remember the non-zero digit on the left side, they are not significant. Again we can get the same number. So what is the third point? The number of significant figure does not change if a physical quantity is measured in different unit. Is it clear? The number of significant figures in all the number is how much? 5. This shows that the location of the decimal point is of no consequence in finding the number of significant figure. That means wherever may be the decimal point. So this decimal point we are not going to consider in significant figures. Is it clear? Now the fourth point, the power of 10 is irrelevant to the determination of significant figure. That means 10 raised to 5, 10 raised to 0, 10 raised to 1. The power of 10 is not connected in the determination of significant figure. Whatever may be the power of 10, we are not going to consider any power of 10 in finding the significant figure. It is not connected to significant figure. For example, 7.6700 meter. So here I can write the same number as 7.6700 into 10 raised to 0. 10 raised to 0 means what? Into 1. 10 raised to 0 is equal to 1. So I can get again the same answer. So this power of 10 we are not going to consider in significant figure. We have to consider only these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or in terms of centimeter I can write it as 7.6700 into 10 raised to 2. So this power of 10 we are not going to consider. Now tell me how many significant figures are there here again? 5. In terms of millimeter, I can write 10 raised to 3. This 10 raised to 3 is not connected to significant figure. So I can consider only these numbers. So I will get again, there are 5 significant figures. So the power of 10 is irrelevant, means it is not connected to the determination of significant figure. The number of significant figure in all the numbers is 5, even though the power of 10 is different. Whatever may be the power of 10, it is not considered in the determination of significant figures. Is it clear? So today we studied how to round off the numbers and how to find significant figures in addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So this completes significant figure. So we can continue again in the next class. Thank you.